Sunday, July 31st, the day we can now collectively refer to as the biggest metaphorical throat chop the channel will ever receive. And a lot of you buckaroos would have no idea that anything even happened if I didn't make this video, but a lot needs to be talked about before we continue with business as usual. Let's get it.
Oh my God. I am never gonna financially recover from this.
.2:53 in the afternoon on that fateful Sunday, my personal email account, which I've had for over 15 years and is in control of 2 YouTube channels, including this one with 55,000 subscribers, was compromised. Get a little ping on my watch, then I look at my phone, I've got 2 emails, one to my personal email that was just compromised, and then one to the backup email that gets notifications of any account changes on the other email. And in 45 seconds, which is longer than I usually last, my 2-factor authentication was turned off, the password and phone number on file was changed, my emergency security questions were deleted, and new emergency account recovery codes were generated, none of which by me, in under a minute. I immediately go into damage control mode to try and compartmentalize my personal data loss as well as protect my personal finances. Keep in mind this is my personal Google account I've been using for almost 2 decades, as well as has my digital password keyring with 67 passwords for accounts and websites. Luckily, within a matter of minutes, I was able to change my email on file as well as my password with my banking institution, my credit cards, etc. But then I realized somebody is in control of my YouTube channel. The scope and scale of what a catastrophic life event this is has not quite hit me yet. So I head over to my channel. Keep in mind, this is only about 8 minutes after having my account compromised, and I see this crypto crap playing a live stream. My banner's been changed, my logo, the about tab with my channel description, that's been deleted. That is when I realized that my YouTube channel that I've been working on daily since 2017 is no longer in my control and most likely will be deleted by YouTube themselves due to terms of service violation. And if they don't delete it themselves, this person that holds the reins of my Google account can do whatever they want with my channel. They can post, they can delete, they can edit, they can modify, etc. And then I take a step back to assess the situation and realize the gravity. A month and a half ago, I left the military after 10.5 years of active duty service to pursue my dream job and life ambition of being an online entertainer on YouTube. I've learned video editing, spent thousands of dollars on equipment, and converted not just a bedroom of my house, but basically my entire house into a YouTube studio. That's just a brief overview of how big of a deal this is. I'll get a little bit more in depth with some of the intricacies of how badly this would have fucked up my life if I wouldn't have recovered my channel.
Oh my God. I am never gonna financially recover from this.
So I'm in an absolute panic at this moment. I have basically a pit in my stomach. I'm about to shit my drawers. So I tell my girlfriend and my parents and my family group chat, and my girlfriend's very helpful. She sends me a couple of YouTube videos on the topic from a couple of YouTubers that have gone through this exact situation. One of them is a Polish YouTuber that had 200,000 subscriber channels attached to a Google account that was compromised for several days. The other one was a young man with a smaller channel than mine. However, he had a very interesting experience as well. And the experiences of those 2 gentlemen and what I'm going to share with you here today all correlate. However, my experience start to finish was much faster than all the other experiences I've heard, which takes several days up to several weeks or even months locked out of your channel if you get it back at all. And I was lucky enough to be up and running in my channel in under 48 hours, which is insane. Truly blessed, and I'm not even religious. The universe's nectar is glazed upon me. We'll say that for my hippie friends out there. But both of these videos say, hey, go on to Twitter, the social media cesspool that is Twitter, and that is how you're actually going to get a hold of YouTube/Google to potentially get your account back. I don't really use Twitter for much of anything. I prefer to stay off it as much as possible. I do have an account with about 100 followers, so I hop in there and I reach out to @TeamYouTube. I let them know what's going on with my channel. After about 5 minutes, they respond to me and say, hey, can you follow us so we can DM or direct message and we can get your channel all sorted out, or try to. Now, I do find it absolutely unacceptable that the only method of truly reaching out to Google customer support, even if you are part of the YouTube partner program and you have a channel, whether it's small, large, you are creating content on this platform, and there is no mechanics or reporting system built into YouTube where you can put in some kind of a trouble ticket. Yes, there is a YouTube partner support if your channel is monetized with over 1,000 subscribers and you are part of the partner program. However, guess what? If you're locked out of your Google account, your Gmail account, your YouTube account, which you need to have and be logged into in order to host your YouTube channel, if you're locked out of that, you cannot create a trouble ticket or ask for any support. And even when you do reach out through one of those lines of contact, it is always an automated bot or machine. I've never actually gotten any face-to-face support in my 5 years on YouTube. So the fact you have to reach out to them through social media is pretty kookaroo. So I'm constantly checking on my channel. This live stream is still going on. At certain points, it got up to like 3,000 people watching. I'm sure, unfortunately, some of that was you, the Stallions and Stallionettes, thinking that I was going live, which I had been saying for the longest time, hey, I'm going to be live streaming again. And a lot of you probably thought, oh, hey, he actually is going live. But within milliseconds of clicking on that live stream, I'm sure 99.9% of the Stallions were like, what the? This is not right. This is not the content that this channel usually produces. Then I noticed my last month of uploads was mysteriously vanished. Whether it was marked private or unlisted by Google themselves or deleted by the hacker, I don't know, but they simply were not there. So it showed my last upload was about a month ago and that this live stream was going on, I guess to drive more attention to the live stream. And unfortunately, while I'm reaching out for help on Twitter trying to deal with @TeamYouTube, the verified account, I'm also getting Twitter scams reaching out to me saying, hey, we can help you unlock your account. This is Danny over at Telegram. Hackers Deluxe are us. We'll help you get your account access back. We just need a little bit of personal information. So on top of already being hacked or compromised, I'm also being targeted through like Twitter scams, which is, oh God, ridiculous, right? This same fateful Sunday fun day at 10:35 p.m., I get a direct message from @TeamYouTube telling me that they will send over a recovery form to a Gmail that I still have control and possession over. I fill it out promptly. Then they tell me that I need to stand by and wait for the internal investigation team, which should get back to me within 24 hours. About an hour after uploading my formal complaint/statement saying that my channel had been compromised, it was terminated/deleted. When I searched for Gamer Heaven, it was if it was never created. It was a very disgusting and empty feeling to watch thousands of hours of blood, sweat, tears, and gamer goo disappear as if it was never created. To know there was a good chance that the 55,000 men and women that watch me will never get to see my face on the internet again, at least on this channel, and it would take me several years to get back to the position I'm at now. I'm 33 years old. I've been working since I was 16 and a half. I know exactly what I want from life. My entire life's ambition is to be an online entertainer, and I literally just left a very financially secure career path with the military a month and a half ago to go full-time and chase my dreams as a YouTuber. And it doesn't matter how entertaining or informative you are, if you don't have a platform to host your shit on, guess what? It don't matter. August 4th at 2:45 in the afternoon, I get an email from the YouTube partner support/Google YouTube team, who I didn't even know existed because, like I mentioned, in 5 years on YouTube, I've never actually face-to-face talked to any kind of partner representative. But it instantly made me feel warm, secure, and loved, like a warm hug and twist on the niblets, that I was talking face-to-face with some kind of a partner representative, and they spoke the fateful words as they licked around my eardrum that my account had indeed been compromised and they did disable it. They gave me 2 methods to recover my account. I took method 1, which is a quick recovery, and within 15 minutes, I was back in my account. I had to re-engage 2-factor authentication, change my password to a heavy one, added a recovery or secondary email as a backup, and carefully scrubbed through my personal email of 15 years to see if anything had been sent, received, if any damage had really been done by this hacker. I saw 135 unread messages from the 1.5 days that my account had been compromised, all notifications from accounts saying that I had been switching the passwords and changing the email on file to my other email address. So this hacker did nothing with my emails. They didn't pursue any of my finances. They didn't go after any of my personal information. It almost seems like a mass bot attack to take over YouTube channels that had less than ideal security in place, such as lackluster passwords. Keep in mind, I did have 2-factor authentication on and a recovery email or backup. Technically doing everything right. I could have had a stronger password, and there were a couple of other steps I could have taken. And you're probably wondering, Kevin, use your personal email address to host your YouTube channel. I do have a secondary email address that I do use to communicate with companies for sending products out for review, and also talking to other content creators about collaborations and conducting business on behalf of the YouTube channel. But as far as the Google account that's attached to this YouTube channel, yes, it is my personal, or was, I should say. It no longer is. It is now on a unique special email address that is locked down like Fort Knox, that is only for hosting this channel, that I will never disclose. So within 15 minutes, I have my Google/Gmail account back. However, I have back my humble garage channel, which has about 890 subscribers. However, the big boy here, Gamer Heaven, has still been obliterated to the shadow realm, and my associated AdSense account has also been deactivated. August 1st at 3:17 p.m., I say, can you please assist me recovering my YouTube channel with 55K subscribers? I'm full-time. This is my livelihood. At 8:19 p.m., so a mere matter of hours later, I get an email saying, "Good news. We just wanted to let you know that our team has now reinstated your channel. In addition to looking into your account, our specialists have taken the following actions." These bullet points right here. I spent about 45 minutes making the channel mine again because it was left in rough condition. I thought maybe it would be reverted back to a snapshot or the condition of my channel prior to the hacker getting to it, but nope, they give me my stolen car back with the keys in the ignition and a cracked windshield. I need to change back my banner, change back my icon. Luckily, I have my channel description / about tab in a Word document, so I paste that in. Check through the descriptions of all my videos to make sure they didn't insert any nefarious links or anything. See if they deleted any of my videos. Run through my channel with a fine-tooth comb because I know where everything goes, and I know this channel like the back of my schmeek. After making the channel mine again and locking down the security, I emailed Team YouTube back saying it appears that most of my recent uploads from around the last 3 months or so have been deleted for terms of service violation. I know you mentioned it's an ongoing process getting the channel back to 100%, so hopefully these videos become restored soon. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart. So it really wasn't 3 months. It was about the last month or 5 weeks of uploads that I think the hacker might have deleted in order to draw attention to the live stream, showing that maybe the channel hadn't uploaded anything in about a month or so, but here's a live stream. Check this out. I don't know, just a theory of mine. I'm proud to say those videos are now online, and it's virtually as if nothing ever happened to the channel, and that's why I mentioned this whole event or process took place in a little over 24 hours. I was compromised at 2:53 on Sunday, July 31st. Back in my Google account the next day at 2:45 p.m., so about 1 day later, and then about another 14 hours later, it's as if nothing happened to the YouTube channel. And I know a lot of my subscribers are casual viewers that only hop on YouTube maybe a couple of times a week, just to pop on a video in the background on their TV while they do the dishes, and they don't check my channel daily, so they probably would have never even seen that anything happened. But this is something that I wanted to mention, that this does happen. Unfortunately, more often than we would like to admit, considering it is the largest video hosting platform in the world, YouTube, hosted by the tech giant Google. And yet, accounts that even have YouTube channels attached to them get hacked. These are accounts that have two-factor authentication on. Guess what? The first notification you're getting is that two-factor authentication was turned off. What's the point of having 2FA if it's going to be bypassed like that? Now, what I will recommend you do, I know I'm the perfect person to give you advice on cybersecurity and locking down your accounts after just getting my titty nips twisted off by a hacker, is to not use SMS or text message for two-factor authentication. Rather, use some kind of an encrypted application like Google Authenticator that gives you a refreshing passcode every 30 to 60 seconds, because that is less likely to be compromised. Also, don't use the same password for different accounts. Make a crazy, long, thick, girthy password with a twist for every account. Now, I do want to say that it seems that Google / Team YouTube is handling these situations with compromised Google accounts / hacked YouTube channels much faster than they have previously, because the 2 videos that I mentioned I watched in the beginning, they were both out of their accounts for several days up to a few weeks. In other situations I've seen, it has taken weeks or even months. Sometimes people don't get back in their channels at all. So I just feel incredibly blessed that not only do I have my channel back, but that it all happened in a little over 24 hours. I'm taking steps or measures on my end to make sure that this never happens again. And luckily, it does seem as if none of my viewers, my audience, were affected from this. Nobody's money was taken. Nobody was directly targeted or had their personal information captured. So thus far, the major fallout or overall damage assessment is that some asshole hacker got my channel for about a little over 24 hours, hosted a live stream for about 16 of those hours until YouTube shut it down, and now I'm back in control of my channel. Jesus. Also, because this happened so quickly, I didn't really lose a lot of subscribers organically. I'm talking about real subscribers, real audience members that don't feel comfortable being subscribed to the channel because they feel like they might have their information stolen due to the hacker, or they just don't want to be subscribed to the channel thinking, hey, he might not ever get this channel back. Why am I to be subscribed to him if AK40 Kevin's done? Luckily, it appears as if I only lost about 200 subscribers, and about 160 of those have already rejoined now that they've seen I've got the channel back. So really, about 40 subscribers have dipped out, and probably over the next couple days, once they see the channel's been restored, they'll hop back on board. But this has been an incredibly stressful situation, probably the most empty I have ever felt, knowing that what I just ended my military career for and have converted my entire house to do, and the only thing I've ever actually truly felt passionate about as far as a career or job path, which is online entertainment, videography, being a content creator / influencer, whatever you kids want to call it. I know that that's all I want to do, and I think I'm decent at it, but I can't do it if I don't have a platform. And thank God, the platform where I do decide to host my videos not only got back my channel, but also pretty damned quickly, to the point to where if I didn't even make this video, a lot of you would have no idea that this even happened. And on a much more positive note, my VSD or Valve Steam Deck is due for delivery today, and I will begin the review of that bad boy. Lock down your accounts. Let's get back to business. Let's start reviewing controllers. Let's start building PCs. Let's start talking the gaming news. Let's start reviewing video games. Let's do retro console builds, and let's have a great time right here at Gamer Heaven with the Stallions and Stallionettes and your host, AK40 Kevin. Peace. If you enjoyed the video, liking it helps it to get seen by more gamers. This information will reach and assist them as well, which in turn helps me grow this little channel, which I do greatly appreciate. Subscribe for more content like this. I cover news in the gaming community and industry, tutorials helping you get set up streaming and YouTubing, as well as honest gaming product reviews, keyboards, mice, headsets, controllers, mics, chairs, etc. There are some hefty exclusive discount codes found only in the description of my videos and only for the audience here at Gamer Heaven. Check out Into the AM for some of the sickest looking and most comfortable cloth to ever grace my gaming giblets. If you don't want to be scorching your corneas with harmful blue light, check out Gamer Advantage, the only blue light glasses on the market that look sexy and actually work. If you're looking for a custom controller that'll blow the competition's tits back, AIM definitively has the best bang for buck or price to performance when it comes to Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch controllers. Nope, they don't do Switch, but they do gaming mice. I said doo-doo. I have links to all my other platforms and socials in the description below. If you need a quick laugh or blast of gamer adrenaline, check my short form videos out at TikTok. To get in touch with myself and the Stallions and Stallionettes of Gamer Heaven, join the community Discord, and check me out at twitch.tv where I go live every other leap year on a blue moon if it falls into an odd calendar number, and my pH balance is on point. Just kidding, starting June I'm going to be live streaming a lot. Thanks for watching. This has been AK40 Kevin hosting Gamer Heaven, and I'll see you tomorrow because I upload daily, all the time, 60% of the time, sometimes, most of the time. Peace.